Hey guys, I've been waiting a while to show off this set. It's cost me just under 2 grand for the whole set to be completed. So I spent quite a bit of money on this, but this is really special. Took a while for all the cards to come in, but this is the 2009 Topps edition of UFC. So this is the first time UFC, the brand of UFC, came into card collecting in 2009. There might have been a few cards prior to this from Leaf, but the big one, from the majors like Topps and Panini, this is the very, very first set. And a lot of these look like screenshots from the UFC event. So that's Hoist Gracie there. I'm pretty sure from UFC 1, and that to me looks more like a screenshot than, say, from a photographer stills camera. But yeah, some of these images are really like I can't even tell Randy Couture in that shot. You know what I mean? um, yeah. So got some interesting cards there. All the guys you see in here. This is their debut, and that's a very infamous card now. The how am I going to do this? The geez, the George St. Pierre rookie card that you see over there. I'll just expand this out a little bit like that. So that card there's gone up quite a bit in value, especially the serial numbered cards, because that is the very first rookie George St. Pierre cards. Now, this is a lot of these are done retroactively, so I'll say they're rookie cards. They're obviously like Hoist Gracie fought in the early 90s. This set came out in 2009. So when you see these cards listed, Hoist Gracie's rookie card, it's, it's retroactively their rookie card, I guess, because this set came out in 2009, and that's a screenshot of them fighting from the early 90s. And it might not even be Hoist Gracie's very first fight, you know what I mean? So in the UFC. So that's definitely George St. Pierre's first fight in the UFC against Carl Parisian. But yeah, still, it's an important set for the history of the hobby. Definitely for UFC cards, the 2009 set. This set was about $500, I think. I could have got it for less. I just got it as a bundle, and the condition of the cards vary. Like, they all look pretty good to me, but these are all just the base cards here, and all in. Looks like all of them in landscape. There definitely is some portrait cards. Is that Anderson Silva? It is. Good grief. There definitely is some portrait cards coming up, but at the moment, as you can see, they're all in landscape, which is making this harder to present on video. Oh, here we go. Here are the portrait cards here. And so, yeah, you got Herb Dean there. You got Dana White. Geez, look how young Dana White is. He never had hair. Oh, and the beautiful Ari Celeste. But the masterpiece of this whole entire set is Joe Rogan, his rookie card. So again, there are serial numbered versions of these, like gold and red editions or whatever, and they're very, very expensive. Like, one of those cards can cost in the thousands, maybe. Definitely with George St. Pierre. These are all just the base cards of the set. So, but very, very cool, like, to have all that. And these are the insert cards here. These are excellent insert cards. So the top 10 fights of the year. And there's definitely some very big chase cards in this. So this is from the same year, so 2009 set. I'm not sure if that shows up there on the checklist. I can't be bothered to take it out. But these are like the insert cards, and there are serial numbered editions of these as well, which I have none of. Now, it might seem like, oh, you're missing it, but I do. I just had to put it in a one-touch, and it's of George St. Pierre. So there's actually four of each of these sets. So for George St. Pierre versus Fitch, geez, I don't even know Fitch's full name. Can't even remember Fitch's full name, and I remember that fight so well. Is it John Fitch? I'm assuming it's John Fitch. I can't even see it. But yeah, the big thing what I love about these cards is there's actually a video of George St. Pierre choosing his card. So they gave him options of which images would you like as your rookie card, and I think he chose these two from memory. Well, obviously he chose these two, and that card. This is my favorite George St. Pierre rookie cards. This is actually one of my favorite UFC cards of all time, and mainly because of that video where George St. Pierre chooses his cards. I just think it's so cool, and he's giving a cool kick there. These cards aren't in great condition, and that's a lot of my fault. Like, I bought this set and it looked all great, and I was so excited, and I took it out and I roughed it up, putting it in a one touch, so it's a bit bent up, scuffed up there. But this is Sonic I probably won't even grade. I'll just keep it on a one touch. I'm just really happy with the whole set. So that card should belong here, but I just had to take it out because it's such a favorite of mine. And oh geez, all of these are in landscape as well. So yeah, top 10 fights. Oh, and here we go, some portrait cards here. And these are top 20 debut wins or something like that. I can't remember. Top 10 victorious top 20 victorious debuts. So you got Anderson Silva, Antonio Minotauro Nagiro, Clay Guida, who's still going. Where's Clay Guida? There he is. He's still fighting, believe it or not, and going through a tear in the UFC, which is awesome to see. Lyoto Machida, Rich Franklin, just absolute classics here. What an awesome set this was. This cost me several $100s, this set. Somebody actually had the full set and I had to buy it. Dan Severn is a legend for wrestlers especially. But yeah, that's how cool is that? The whole 2009 set with the inserts as well, but no serial numbered cards obviously. And I chose this red folder. I just found that fitting. For the 2009 set. So I'm almost finished my Panini Prism, the first set. There's quite a few cards on that, and I do actually have serial numbered cards of that as well, but I'm not collecting them like crazy because there's just so many parallels with Panini, and fair enough because the hobby is just exploding like crazy, but for a person like me that doesn't have unlimited money, I can't afford to collect it. I'm just more than happy just to have the base cards here because this is like a time capsule of history and for the hobby as well because this is a very, very important set. This is the first set when UFC became trading cards effectively with Topps in 2009, and just absolute wonderful pictures here of the birth of modern mixed martial arts, and I just find it absolutely fascinating. The artwork, I can, just by looking at these cards, I can hear the music, like the original music of UFC, Bring the Pain, Rip Him into Pieces. I could just hear that music playing, and like these are like freeze frames of each of the guys, and it's got the Gladiator coming out. Oh man, the good old days. Nothing against UFC now. UFC now is fantastic, but just going through these cards really reminds me of that era. Sorry about the display, guys. It's all in landscape, so it's harder to hold it like this. But yeah, very cool. If you're lucky enough to get this and complete the whole set, it is such a crowning masterpiece to my collection. I'm really, really proud of showing this off despite not having any serial numbered cards. It's just, again, a really great venture into the history of mixed martial arts and the history of trading card hobby in regards to UFC.